My name's Digga Schacht. This is Brook Farm. I started farming here back in the mid-90s with a bunch of friends. Ended up going full-time into farming about 12 years ago and have been making a living doing it ever since.
Awesome. Now, your greenhouses are mobile.
I've got a couple of them that are.
Yeah, how's that working out? How did you come to have some greenhouses that you can move?
Well, I didn't invent that theory. It existed prior to me building them. Gives you a whole extra rotation undercover. So gives you the ability to get a crop going in summertime that will go late into the fall. And you can get your winter crop going outside of the house, which can take some colder temperatures, and then you can pull the house over them and protect them for the winter time when your summer crop comes to an end.
That's awesome. That's amazing. I've never seen them before. It's just quite an interesting twist.
Well, I took what was out there and I made them my own version by putting the rails on concrete. Usually you see people just putting the rails right on the ground on some type of weed fabric. But the concrete really gives them a real stable foundation, and I was able to put my anchors right into the concrete so I don't have to have big pipes sticking up inside to tie the house down to. I can just use turnbuckles and turnbuckle the framework right down to the concrete. So it served a double duty that way, and seem to be more efficient.
Awesome.
Yep.
What's your mission here at Brook Farm?
So small farms have a tendency to create a community around them. And the mission of the farm really is to create a community around food. Feeding people is the highest form of love, and showing people that you love them. And so I always tell people I've got one of the best jobs because nobody's ever unhappy to see me. And so I've always loved good food. I've always loved feeding people. And I've always loved the outdoors. And so if I can combine all three of those passions into one profession, getting to be a farmer is it.
Awesome. So I love the idea that what you are really growing here is community.
You know, farms provide so much to our society beyond just food. You know, they remind us of how past generations fed themselves and sustained. They keep us connected to our own sustenance through the earth, which so too many people are disconnected from these days. And they do provide that source of love that if you're connected to the food you eat, you'll feel love coming from it. And you know, that can't do anything but benefit society.
Wow. Well, you've certainly been active in building that community here, and I've seen it for years. And it's a beautiful thing, and I think of you and I think of love. I really do. You got a beautiful heart. You're doing a beautiful thing here.
Appreciate it.
So thank you.
Thank you.